Hello, Blade. Hello, Aurelius. You may not want to have your speakers or headphones turned up too loud. I've been very conservative with the in-game music this time. As it turns out, Twitch chat cannot be trusted to help balance audio levels. Playing RuneScape. I thought they shut that down not that long ago. Well, what RuneScape did they shut down then? There were like announcements of it on Reddit and stuff. Oh, classic. I didn't even know there were multiple versions of it. It's like one of the few MMOs I never got into. Hello, Katie. It'll probably be about 5 after, and then we'll start the game up. Pick up where we left off. Down in the sewers. At least we're getting the mandatory sewer adventure out of the way early, I hope. Thanks, I kinda figured it would make a good thematic setting. And pretty much try to switch that with every playlist. I would've had it last stream, but I wasn't prepared. That was a rush stream more than anything else. Hello, Raid. How's it going? Did you at least learn anything from your losses? It's always a valuable lesson, though. Something more of us need to learn. Okay, I guess we had better start the game up. I wanted to play this all day yesterday, and instead spent pretty much all of my free time trying to diagnose why my computer is dying on me. Didn't figure anything out, so it was a complete waste. I'm going to have chat up in the bottom left for this stream. I'm going to test out that setting down there and see just like how much stuff it actually covers. Next session, it may be resized, removed, or completely done away with, who knows. Let's see. Just the adventure log. Don't mind the dates on that autosave. And this is a pretty cool thing, too. Whenever you come back to a save, it shows you what you've been doing. With the newfound knowledge that he is the Luminary Reborn, Plump heads northward from his home in Cobblestone and arrives in the storied city of Heliodor, the first step on a journey to fulfill his destiny. Plump manages to gain an audience with King Carnelian, but before he can so much as speak a word in his defense, he is branded a harbinger of calamity and hurled into the dungeons. There he meets a mysterious hooded youth in a nearby cell, who conveniently dug a hole 500 feet down into the sewers. He soon ends up escaping with the aid of this enigmatic new ally, and the two are out of their cells and into the sewers before our hero has had time to think. Now, with a gaggle of guards in hot pursuit, they must try to traverse the dank, dark labyrinth of tunnels that stretches out beneath the city. I guess I should probably start that with last time on Dragon Quest XI. You've rejoined us again, Plump. Okay. I hope that I am protected and guarded, too. Even though, since I am the chosen one, of course I'm going to be. Hello, Mechanical. A strim is something Rev does not do anymore. Is that the correct answer? Do I win a prize? Is there an award for that? Oh, this looks fun. We're not supposed to bump into a dragon yet.
Wait, there's something there.
You don't say. You'll have to tell me how the audio levels are. I don't particularly trust you guys because you always leave the game music way too loud. Doesn't seem like a very safe cavern for a dragon to live in.
If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
Okay. I don't trust you guys. If you say the audio is too low, it's gotta be perfect. Yeah, I want to move. Quick! Where's my shock trap? Where's my pitfall trap? I don't think I've ever been disappointed by a Dragon Quest game, Aurelius.
Well, here goes nothing.
Okay, it's too low. I'm gonna take it up 4 decibels. we'll see how that turns out. Hello, Kid Russia. Kid Russia.
Whew. I think we gave it the slip.
No, we got our gear back from the guard. Somehow. Surprised they didn't just throw it all away, but whatever.
I spoke too soon.
Of course. You think that thing's gonna give up the hunt that easy? The Heliodor Sewers, the Dragon's Lair. What is that sound? Oh, shoot. I'm curious if I could get into a fight if I bumped into them. Apparently no. Oh my god. We can! Apparently yes. And with the dragon in tow. Maybe the dragon just caught me. Can we run? Wonderful, and it puts us all the way back here. I didn't think I'd have an action-packed escape scene. Is this like the Oregon Trail? Going down the final river? Don't get caught on the rocks. Yeah, you had me last time almost. See those little things? I should be able to like latch onto them with my hook shot, my grappling hook, and swing through the cavern. It's just a little bit quicker. Quick, poke him in the eye.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going.
It's kind of exactly what I was thinking. The only thing missing was a pile of gold and gems.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Huh?
There he is, the Darkspawn.
We just can't get a freaking break, can we?
Me and my big mouth. Move, now.
Can I have another running scene? Maybe another torch segment.
Looks like our luck finally ran out.
No, it didn't, you fool. I hear a river somewhere. Right. If you see a waterfall, it's safe to jump.
No way back, huh?
That's just the rules.
If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
Well, I mean, you guys do want to kill us, so we could just do your job for you. Save you the guilt.
The name's Eric, by the way.
Well, hello, Eric. I was curious about that as well. Plump's trying to belly flop from 200 feet up. Hold X to skip. I think I am gonna skip this because this is the intro cutscene, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it actually does anything for the story. Yeah, we're done with this one. I don't show intro cutscenes like that. I didn't do it for Chrono Trigger or any of the other games. I'm not gonna do it for this one. Pressing left stick on the camera response.
Wake up, lazy bones.
Someday I'll get to read one of those.
Come on, up you get.
Do I have to? You probably didn't even bring me any tea, did you?
Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own.
I'm curious why it has so much reverb on it, and I'm slightly worried it might be one of the sound packs I installed way back whenever I was playing EverQuest a few months ago.
But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces.
Mechanical. We don't look evil, though, and we've already seen the evil people. They even totally dressed evil.
I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Always nuns. A hero hounded, awarded for making a daring escape from the dungeons of Heliodor, sneaking through the sewers with Eric. It was a hard-earned award we got there. Some medicine. A spool of flaxen thread. You guys don't understand, I have to break the pots. I am a pot and vase inspector. If the pots break, they weren't up to code.
There you are, my children.
Doing them a favor.
That your friend here is fully recovered.
Mostly recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area.
Oh no.
Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
They probably robbed a bank or something, ma'am. Wouldn't worry about it. They're not gonna come
Criminals,
here.
You say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from.
That is actually a bit of good news, finally. If they're just blocking the road, maybe that means they don't intend to purify it.
Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
I'm glad she thinks we at least don't even look like criminals.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Sure. Fresh air. It's exactly what I was wanting. Goodbye, ma'am. Forever. Thank you for the sponge bath and the crumbs.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from?
For as long as I can remember.
I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed.
I mean, I could change my clothes. I was pretty brightly colored when I saw the king. If I just changed into a potato sack like you're wearing, I could just blend right in.
If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts.
Okay.
But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back.
So you think you're actually going to be able to get back in there?
So, are you
You're a
coming
madman.
along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Don't worry, Mechanical. You will.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing.
What is it, a fake mustache?
Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
You don't get to go to the front of the line. What do you think makes you so special? You're in it with the rest of us.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
You know, it better be something really important that he has back in Heliodor. Because our childhood sweetheart could be in peril. Oh, you think that makes us more suspicious? A pep power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members, when at least one of them is pepped up. Select pep powers from the menu when it appears to see what exciting abilities we can unleash. That's cool. Depending on the tactics each character has set, they'll either perform powers automatically or await our orders. That's pretty neat. Is it like a combo attack? Some type of dual tech? What do we got? The Mangle Grove and Heliodor. I'm going to attack one of these guys. They probably all are. So what do we got? Lineup. I can change their position where they stand. Yeah, sure. However, I am going to just do manual combat for now. Or maybe I shouldn't have turned that on, because I didn't understand it was going to automatically do that. If a character is attacked a lot or undergoes certain other trials and tribulations, they'll eventually enter an enervated state known as being pepped up, which will boost their martial might for a while. Okay. After they're no longer Super Saiyan, they will calm down and go back to regular status. I wonder if there's different levels of pep up too. We're gonna go to pep up level 1. Pep up level 2. Super pep up. Unfortunately, Plump does not scream. That would have been perfect if we did. I feel like I gotta get a better sword already for Plump. Get wrecked, archers.
Easy.
New spell learned, and we got 3 skill points that I haven't actually done anything with. That might be the first skill points we've got. And we learned, yeah, it's heal that we learned. So every time we level up, they will earn some skill points. We can get new spells and abilities with them. What have we got? Character Builder. Pretty neat. Unlock a particular panel. The ones surrounding it will become available, expanding your options further. Neat. So we've got swords over here, great swords, sword mastery, and luminary. Well, luminary would give us additional pep chance. Zap and poof targets all enemies and makes them disappear. Interesting. Holy protection. Strength and resilience. It's interesting that we can only do swords or great swords, and I have no idea what the real difference is between them. Some will cleave through critters, while others can deflect incoming attacks. And then swords, skills and stat boosts. Pave the pathway to the sword mastery set. Yeah, I know one versus two-handed, but like strength-wise, is there an optimal path? If I go one-handed, is my damage gonna be gimped in half? Defense is something you can make up. I think for now I'm just gonna hang on to my stuff. Eric has Guile. He learns half-inch. He could steal items from an enemy. That's pretty damn useful. Dodgy character. Higher evade. So you're gonna learn half-inch. Or never mind, it takes 8 points. I guess that answers that, doesn't it? I want that ability though. Maybe I should do a bit of grinding. See if I can get another level or two. 2 damage this time. A group of fright bulbs. They look kinda delicious, actually. Chop one up. Put it into a burrito.
Another one bites the dust.
A medicinal herb. Still not used to those things falling from the sky. Platypunk. Nice mohawk, chump. Our first tech attack. Double tech. That's a lot of damage. Now what I'm curious about is, can you build Pep up and then deploy it later? Maybe I shouldn't have it turned on automatically. I don't know if tacos are supposed to cause you diarrhea. Curious which ones you're eating. Are they the ones straight from the dumpster behind Taco Bell?
Another one bites the dust.
A hardy hide. At some point, I'm going to spend an entire stream session doing nothing but crafting items. You know what? I forgot that I did see this down here on the tree. Flurry feather. Some buzzberries. We found a handful of brazzers. I saw you, little potato ghost. What are you guys doing all over the place? Bunch of creepy little voyeurs. Oh, there's crafting. I'm sure of it. I don't know if it's an alchemy pot or what, but... because the only other option is that we end up selling all of these things, that they're just simply monster drops for money. Which I do not believe in. The last modern Dragon Quest I played was 8. And it had it.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people.
Even if there is backtracking mechanical, we still can teleport between cities. They make sure to give you that ability, like, in the first town before you even leave.
About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions. The Red Orb.
The Red Orb, huh?
They got wise
Never heard of
and
it.
pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later.
So it's good to know I'm running around with criminals.
Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it.
Really?
After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot. To the garbage pile.
Oh boy, my favorite. I love digging through garbage piles. Hello, sir. Welcome to downtown Heliodor, the grimy little secret the posh folks over the wall don't want you to know about. You ain't from around here, eh? Well, if you ain't got no reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. What's that? You're looking for the dump? Well, you're in the right part of town for rubbish. There's a great big pile of it right in the middle. Wonderful. We're gonna go rummage around it like a bunch of pigs. Hello, Father McMustashin. We just need you to listen to our stories and ask no questions. I'm glad that pressing B to back out of it doesn't automatically say, yeah, I want to end the game. Pretty sure 7 was set up like that. Oh, Mr. Weaponsmith. Alright there. Tell me, are you sorted for swords? Bristling with blades? It's a dangerous world out there, so it pays to be prepared. So what do we got? Copper sword for Plump would be a 5 increase. The copper chopper. Great sword forged from copper. Must be gripped in both hands. Boomerangs are pretty neat in that they hit every single enemy in a group of enemies. The copper chopper would take pretty much all of my money. I think I'm gonna get it. We lose access to our pot lid, unfortunately, but whatever. Let's see. Who can wear this? Apparently only Plump can, so let's just sell it. Waste of space. A soldier's sword. Basic blade issued to entry-level grunts and guardsmen. No. I shouldn't have sold that pot lid either, damn it. I wasn't thinking about crafting. Pot lids are almost always used for crafting something or other. Hello, item ma'am. The item maiden. Sacred substance that scares off weaker monsters. That can be useful. But since we can actually see the enemies, maybe I'll be good enough to actually avoid them. Oi, are you looking for work? No? I was looking for a drink, actually. What is this? This is the garbage pile?
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot.
I was expecting, like, dirty diapers and rotten food. Not usable wood and a will that works.
It was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure.
1,000%, that's pretty sure.
It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was.
Yeah, and exactly how long were you locked up in that dungeon down there?
Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself.
I like it, Ballas. I've never been disappointed by a Dragon Quest game. They know what they are, and they pull it off pretty well most of the time.
Damn it!
See you,
I should've
Mechanical.
known. A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it. I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me.
But I don't wanna. I need to go find my Gemma. And my mom. And, you know...
Okay.
The corrupt mayor.
We used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
It is very comfy. It makes me want to just lay back and not actually talk at all. Just play the game. Wait a second, what do you do, sir? Alright, mate. Want to hear something good? It'll cost you, mind you. 5 gold coins for some proper juicy info. Sure. Right. So if it's juicy info you're after, I've got it. Firstly, oranges are an excellent source of juice. But don't forget about bananas. Them little fellas are juicier than you think. What, you don't believe me? Well, go and get some fruit and try it out for yourself. And I guess that's a crafting tip. Your vases were found wanting, sir. Hey, here's the armor guy. What do you got? Leather shield, leather hat, and boxer shorts. Also leather armor. Old underclothes that smell faintly of sweat and regret. I hate getting rid of the Trodain togs, but I guess it's time. That's a significant increase. I'd be more than happy to wear those through the whole game, but it's simply not meant to be. Welcome to the mysterious realm of the magnificent Mistress Bev. Don't cross me palm with silver, and I'll read your fortune anyway. Sure. Tell me, mysterious rulers of fate, what's this lank-haired lad got on his plate? Oh, dear me. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I see pain and sadness, and a big helping of grief and misfortune to boot. But do not despair, you can avoid all this misery with just one wise investment. This top-notch item would normally cost you an arm and a leg. I don't have 100 gold coins, Mistress Bev. You should have told me the price up front before the free reading. I would have let you know. I'm poor now. The regret of staying home all weekend instead of going out and partying with your friends, Katie.
This old place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy.
It's not a very good hiding spot, is it?
Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her.
Pretty small place unless there's like a secret
Which
wall
means
here.
we'll have to go find her.
Of course.
So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
The only redhead. Well, what if we just go take a peek in these rooms before we head out? Maybe we could find your friend drunk and passed out up here or something. Find out he pawned the orb off for something like 50 gold coins and a free massage or something. You're not supposed to ask questions like that, Valis. It just totally works. Hello, sir. Oh, this is the life for me. I don't want to work or have responsibilities or have to answer to anyone. No, this is exactly where I want to be. Oh, I'm sorry, Blade. It's hard to tell sometimes. I'm sorry. I just speed read the names in the corner of my eye. It all blends together, so I'm a horrible person. No jumping puzzle to get up there? I'm disappointed. Ballast skull. Now it's just getting mean and personal.
Get out of here! Go on! Yeah.
Poor old lady. It's a mighty heavy sack you've got there, sir.
Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Why would a guard be afraid of a dog? He's already shown to be super corrupt. Hello, love. Are you wanting to get through this way? Sorry, it ain't quite that simple at the mo. Someone's pinched aft the planks again. They'll repair it eventually, but it'll take a little while, I reckon. Okay. Can I jump down? Game, this would be the perfect chance. Let me enjoy that newfangled jumping technology. At least she's got the glasses that really stick out.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck?
Yeah, pretty sure. Hair could have been
You
auburn,
saw her
though. It's
heading
tough to
back the
tell.
inn? Great. Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
Not gonna have to, like, roughly interrogate her, are we? What's that say? Nothing, maybe?
Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Is she a brunette or is she auburn?
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about.
Would you keep it down?
Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always did like to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while.
I love all of the accents that are all over the place. They're just a mishmash. And I freaking love it.
Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money?
Where do you
Wait a
think he would
second.
find it, genius?
He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town you don't go asking too many questions, you know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair.
Not sure what an orse is. Is that some type of monster out there?
That no-good traitor? I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see.
Not gonna kill him, are you? I mean, I wouldn't be totally against it.
But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him.
Okay. So we need to find a bunny girl.
Isn't he? Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Borrow a dog. You know, I've heard of borrowing a cup of sugar. Maybe a pair of jumper cables. Dog is a little bit out there. I'm gonna guess the dog is actually closer to the guard. Rather than all the way by the city gates. No, he's not a thief. I refuse to believe it. He's a good guy. He just got caught up with the wrong gang.
Nice one, Bullseye. That great big coward of a guard nearly weed himself when he saw ya. What you think you're staring at, eh? Get lost. You what? You wanna borrow me dog? You're having a giraffe, ain't ya? Look, I ain't got time for this. Go on, sling your hook. Bullseye is a lone wolf like me. He don't take kindly to strangers. Oh, but you know what? Some holy water and a buzzberry or two might change his mind. What you gawping at me like that for? Ain't like I'm asking much. Just go and shake a tree and grab some berries in it.
Fine. I've already got the buzzberries. Normally I would have bought holy water too, just for the hell of having it. Sometimes it's useful. I was almost completely prepared. Oh, item lady. You know, with as much as you're coughing, I don't know if I trust any of your stuff. I need 20 gold to buy the holy water. I'm too poor for the holy water. What can I sell that probably won't be coming back to bite me in the ass? Leather hats are useful for stuff. I'm gonna sell the plain clothes. God, the menus are so quick in this, I'm not used to it. I didn't even buy that, did I? Listen here, lady. Put it in the bag. I'm gonna burn this little shack straight down to the ground. I've got time for your shenanigans. Take my money. Look, I got your buzzberries and your holy water. I don't know what you're planning on making.
What? Did you think I was just gonna hand over me dog to some stranger?
Well, then take it.
Blimey, you actually brought it. Mug.
So she gets her dog all hopped up on meth berries and purified holy water. Great.
What? Don't look at me like that. I can drug me dog if I want to drug me dog. Bullseye looks after me and I look after him. Anyway, a promise is a promise. He's yours for a bit, and then you better bring him back so I can win that dog fight, you hear?
Come on, Bullseye. Maybe there'll be more berries in it for you.
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words, you.
He really likes saying riffraff. He's probably practiced that a lot just so he could roll his R's.
Ah! No! No! Not the dog! Anything but that!
Sick nuts, Bullseye.
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
Pretty sure it's what he is up to. He's done thinking about it. Heliodor, the rich part of town, where all the bourgeois live. Excuse me, is there anything in here? This is where we'll be sleeping. In the horse stables. Seeds of strength. Should probably just use that on Plump right now. Hello, sir.
Be on your guard. Have you heard about the Darkspawn? Apparently they had him locked up in the dungeons, but he managed to escape. I don't know much about him, but he's supposed to have this grudge against the world, which makes him want to destroy everything. Sounds like a pretty sinister character to me.
Truly the most evil, despicable character. Okay. Now that I'm up here, what can I accomplish? Nothing. I'm going to putter around and see if we can break into any houses. If we're gonna run with a criminal, we might as well act like one too. Gotta really get into the role. The role of Pumpkin Smasher. Vase Inspector Extraordinaire. A chunk of flintstone. There's a book called The Soldier and the Strategist. A Tale of Two Heroes. Is this the book I was looking for last stream? Plump takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. No matter how ferocious an assault the monsters may launch against Heliodor, this great kingdom shall not fall, for two heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times has he ridden his colossal black steed Obsidian fearlessly into the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many tea leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling greatsword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordsman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor needs fear no foe. We should go and tell the tourist who is looking for it. How is he going to get into this part of town? I mean, he even told us it was on this side of town, if I'm not mistaken. Sleepyhead. 9 gold coins. It'd be better if destroying the vases and pots woke people up in the rooms. Hey, you playing cards or anything?
This Darkspawn bloke has bad news. They say he's gonna trigger a calamity that'll end life as we know it. Don't sound too good, does it? Mind you, however bad he is, he can't be frightening as my mother-in-law.
A medicinal herb. And more books to read. There's a magazine entitled Down and Out in Downtown Heliodor. Plump takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. In last month's issue, we shed some light on the lesser-known highlights of Heliodor's historic city center. This month, we'd like to take a moment to talk about the city's diverse downtown district. The land this quarter occupies once served as a defensive trench, but with the town's population growing by the day, new arrivals had no choice but to make their homes in this ditch beyond the walls. Soon, the bustling shantytown had attracted a whole host of colorful characters, and came to be known as the place of great risk, but also of great opportunity. Downtown Heliodor's struggle with crime is no secret, but for some thrill seekers it offers an excitement found nowhere else. Do you dare take a walk on the wild side? Do you want to risk being mugged and shanked and having your kidneys stolen? Then come to downtown Heliodor, where you too can live life on the edge. That's not a glowing recommendation, then nothing is. I didn't think that one was going to break for a second. I saw you, Barrow. You bounced a little bit. You almost passed the inspection. If I learned how to read the map, I could just see which doors I could enter, instead of foolishly running up to every single one. A well! That's covered. Hello, ma'am.
Feel that evening breeze. It's so nice living in the good part of town, where the air doesn't constantly smell like garbage.
Another Chimera wing. Is it time for my break yet? It's hard work standing here watching the sheets, making sure they don't blow away.
There's a lovely breeze here. It's perfect for drying clothes.
Is that so? You can jump to the strangest locations. And then obvious ones that you would think you could jump over, you can't. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, don't even think about sitting off without perusing my fine wares. What's that? Is this Dirk's shop? Well, I'm very flattered, but I'm afraid not. No, his is in a much more exclusive location up by the castle. Okay, good news. I don't need any of your stuff. I hope he's got some more exclusive wares. Oh, crikey for that. So, you're the hero who climbed up on the roof and came to the rescue, eh? Nice one, mate. She looks pleased as punch to have a cat back. She gave me some kitty litter for it. Which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so, wait, you're the guy who wanted to know where the book is. Yep.
What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightiest swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician?
Well, I'd heard as much. And between the two of them, they made Heliodor a nigh on unbeatable military force. Well, I never. Fancy that. Okay. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing, and we get a Dracilian shilling. And some quaint music. Let me see. Dirk's shop? That's actually up really close to the castle. Hold up, Plump. The guards aren't going to let us past, so we'll need to find another way up to Derek's shop. Is that right? Well, as luck would have it, I am kind of a ninja sometimes. Did I already break you? Apparently not. Something tells me this will not be the way up. Hello, Avant. Things are going pretty good. It's a very peaceful and mellow game, and I'm quite enjoying it so far.
What's that? You're looking for a shop run by someone called Dirk? I've got a feeling there's someone by that name who lives in a big mansion by the castle. If you're heading up to that part of town, take my advice and use the rope on the roof of this house. You'll be there much quicker.
Okay. Mr. Important information. I still haven't decided if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. But they have quest markers above their head and such. I don't know where I'm jumping. I'm just jumping for the thrill of it. Maybe there could be some shinies up there. We haven't seen any shinies on roofs in a while. Maybe your power went out because it didn't want you to say whatever you're going to say. Dallas. We got Derek's shop is back here. Derek's shop can't be this house, can it? I guess it is. This is that one guy's house. I forgot what name I gave him.
That's not bad.
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Eric!
Long time no see, old pal.
Eric! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime. It's really you, large as life and fighting fit. I'm so happy to see you.
Will you two quit goofing around?
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me!
My village could be burning down right now, guys, while you hug it out.
You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
So far, Avok, I like it. It's pretty good. It's well polished, like I would expect. Yeah, I don't have any real complaints with it so far.
I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got a gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Aw, he's actually a good guy? They subverting my expectations?
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Eric, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
Excuse me? As for back on my opinion of the game, Avok, Dragon Quest has always been good from the ones I've played. Unlike Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest never lost sight of its roots. And it doesn't try to reinvent the genre at every new release. They make small graphical improvements and add new mechanics here and there, but they never go overboard. Which I appreciate. Where did he go? Did he walk outside? A mini medal! It's 2 of them. And I did find out off screen that there actually is a statistic for how many mini medals you got. I was worried when I didn't see that earlier.
Where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The King's Barrow, huh?
And what is that? Oh.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
Well, we're already leaving, which is something you wouldn't do, so...
The south gate is crawling.
We're not starting off on the right
We won't
foot.
be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King's Barrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Okay.
Watch yourselves out there, eh?
You sure you don't want to do a little bit more B&E while we're up here?
They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. And besides, it's the only way to get there.
And you know, I do got a horse. I just jump down? No. Oh, the Mangle Grove won't be spooky. It'll be bright and colorful, lively, more than welcoming. Let's see. Going to assume I probably need to go through downtown. Get there. Wait a second. Where have you been hiding all my life? Chunk of flintstone. Exactly. Cute little bunnies. Maybe some lovely birds. Heliodorian foothills. Okay. I don't think we need anything else here. Too broke to upgrade the rest of my gear. Really? Rough.
No, not a dog. Anything but that. I'm the wimpiest god in Heliodor.
Makes you wonder, could he ever actually, like, get in a fight and kill someone? If you're afraid of a dog, I don't know. If I was the guard captain, I would have serious questions.
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
That's another thing that Dragon Quest is usually good at, Raid. Little details like that that don't get left out. The details that make it great. It's the generic hero story.
Look at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh?
Which is why I'm kind of jaded and sarcastic and make smart-ass comments throughout, but does it so well.
We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
I've been wanting to go through the Mangle Grove since I left Cobblestone. I can't wait. Okay, let's make a quick stop at the nuns. Oh, a well. It's more important, you know? What do we got? A pointy hat. The Onion Knight helmet. It's good defense increase. It drops my MP by 2. Magical Mending, Magical Might. Still not entirely sure what those are all about. Don't have any equipment for your right hand. Can have that. And nothing else. Oh, there's multiple paths in this one. Interesting. It's possible that the other well even had multiple paths and my brain didn't even, like, scan for them. I need to get in the habit of looking at that mini-map down there. Play the game with nothing but the map. A hearty hide. Oh, that makes sense then. It wouldn't... It'd be neat. I don't know if it'd be worthwhile. That would be a technological change that would not be offensive to me, at least. Like if you changed your jobs, if there was job stones or something and your characters change appearance, like in Final Fantasy V, that stuff's kind of cool.
So, that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for sure. Now, tell me something. Have you heard of Pep Powers? They're special attacks that you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. And believe me, they're well worth learning. Alright, let me think. Of course. I've got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that if you and your friend Eric put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real decoy. All you need to do is team up and try it out on some hapless monster.
We get a gold chain from it, okay.
But just one word of warning. This pep power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. What does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in battle and the monsters are attacking you. Suddenly you find you're fully focused and ready for anything.
Yeah, I've already actually seen that one. Can I get a retroactive achievement completion for it? Boing. Anything hiding back here for me to smash and break? It's the only reason to explore is to find how many things you can smash and break up. Oh wow, the greatsword even has a different attack animation and timer on it. I'm liking this damage increase. Yeah, mismatched sets I've never been too fond of. I can go with them sometimes, but I'm totally the type of person who would do Fashion Quest rather than Stat Quest. Well, we kind of failed there, Eric. A little bit tougher, huh? A lot tougher, apparently. Well, mismatching armor that looks good isn't really mismatching if it looks good. But it's like when, say, you have pink pants on and a yellow shirt with knee-high green boots or something. That's when I'm like, okay, I think I can use some different armor for a little bit. Wait till something better comes along. You're gonna piss one of us off, Bodkins. We're gonna pep attack you. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys calling for backup. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, that's what these guys are good at in every iteration of Dragon Quest they show up in. Really? You want me to farm experience? They're like, no, you fool, we're trying to help you use a pep attack. Trying to give you plenty of chances. Kinda silly at this point. Am I gonna have to heal, actually? Oh, is that right? Let's see, let's top off Plump. That is a significant boost to its defense. Looked like it cut the damage it was taking in half. It's another thing I like about Dragon Quest. The stats never get insane. It's not a race to 9,999 hit points. It's a slow climb towards like 300 or 400. 2 skill points. We got 5 now. You didn't get any resilience? Yay, some plain clothes. Like, and speaking about armor too, I'm perfectly fine with armor that has like set bonuses and stuff as well. I've not found a reason to move around the battlefield other than it's fun. Maybe if you want to like take pictures, you can get your guy into the right position and turn the interface off. But there's like no strategic or tactical advantage, at least. Oh man. Beautiful. I'm not sure these things are going to be able to pep us up enough. Even when they were whooping my butt. Got us really low on health. Didn't actually do anything. It might be something later on, but... like, skills don't have any AoE targeting that I've seen. So... kind of leaning towards no. Is getting pepped up this rare? Certainly not something you can depend on. I might just advance and we will come back to this guy later on, I'm sure. I know what you're doing, strange Ares looking guy. You're tricking me into grinding, is what you're doing. I fell for it for a little bit too. Tricked me. Con man, a sleeping hibiscus. Like, I'm sure we'll do a pep attack in here, fighting our way through. The Mangle Grove. Hello, sir, what are you doing? You look like a merchant. Yeah, you are. It's your lucky day. I'm a traveling salesman, and to celebrate us running into each other like this, I'm going to offer you some special discounts. Roving Emporium. Bronze knife. That's pretty cool. Leather armor. It's tempting to buy that. Lightweight warwear made from the hardened hides of monsters. I think I'm gonna buy the bronze knife for Eric. It's a shame that he can't dual wield weapons, apparently. Nope. Okay. I thought maybe he was going to be the chosen one that could dual wield weapons. I see you. 4 damage. Ah, so they did give us an indicator as to what will change appearance. That's pretty cool. 8 damage? It's obscene. Is there a way to preview the armor before you buy it to see what it looks like? Did they add that in? I didn't even see if you could like press X to test it or anything.
Who else wants some?
Don't get cocky, Eric. Oh yeah, I actually do want to do something. Where is it? Items? No. Party talk. Let's check this out. So, this is the Mangle Grove, huh? Come on. Let's head through it and pay a visit to your hometown. Well, that's also not what I'm looking for. I know I saw it earlier whenever I was testing out audio levels before I started recording. I could have swore it was under items. Maybe I need to be in a campsite or near a save area. I want to get my special items from the pre-order, so I can use the amulet that brings rare monsters to us more often. I think they might provide more fun fights.
You know, I've been thinking...
I didn't want to go back to that. But I like getting in random tough fights with rare monsters every now and then. I'm not fighting you, poison slimes. What's up, Slacks? Holy crap. Spawn right here. Aha! Wait! Don't fall off. Wow. That's probably why it's called the Mangle Grove. A cyclops and a man-eating plant down there.
Look at that! A campsite! And just when we needed one. Still a fair way to Cobblestone. Let's rest up for the night.
Have you been getting pointers from Ryudo? At system settings? Thanks, I'll have to go check that out.
I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. Just like that.
Yeah, he's actually an intelligent guy. He got out of the game before the game took him down.
We used to be thick as thieves. Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Those were the days. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy.
Really?
Yeah, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it. Behold, the fun-size forge. Pop a few raw materials on top, bash them with the porta pounder, and bop's your uncle. New equipment.
Just what I've been waiting for.
And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it.
Can we use it to uncurse cursed armor?
Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did. You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make.
Now that you asked that, and with the way he's talking, all I can hear is Christopher Walken. I wish I could do a good Christopher Walken impression. This was your father's forge. Smuggled it 10 miles.
Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot.
We got a tome entitled Forging Ahead with the Fun Size Forge, a beginner's guide. We can make bronze swords now, divine daggers.
There are recipes hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet. Keep an eye out and you're sure to find some beauties.
Okay. Can I just randomly jam things together and see what we make? Is this thing instant? Or am I gonna have to wait time? You can use the fun-sized forge to craft all kinds of equipment based on recipes that make use of the raw materials you collect. New recipes can be found in treasure chests and on bookshelves, and you'll be able to acquire the ingredients by grinding. Go ahead and try to make the first masterpiece. Oh, let's see. Weapons, armor, or we could rework something. Cool. So, Divine Daggers. That'd be an extra 2 damage for him. Or an extra 1 damage for me. Or 4 damage for him. Huh. What about armor? That's what I'm most interested in. Artisanal Trodane Bandana. Aha! So these pieces of armor actually stay relevant provided you get the materials required. Artisanal Trodane Togs. That would take my defense to 120. Okay, let's, what if I rework something? You'll receive Perfectionist Pearls each time you successfully forge a piece of equipment. You can use these to attempt to rework the item with the aim of doing even a better job. You don't lose anything if you fail, so keep trying. Never give up. Let's make the Divine Daggers. I'm gonna keep him in the dagger line instead of going swords. Oh man, smithing items couldn't be simpler. Select Bash to start beating your ingredients into shape. And finish when you're ready to wrap things up. Hammer away in each individual area with your Porta-Pounder to fill up the blue gauge next to it. And aim to get every gauge in the green zone. Okay, so it's not timed, is it? I see the temperature rising. Take a closer look at the item we're currently crafting. Temperature 900. Is that the heat of my forge then? Okay, it's going down. I'm surprised both bars don't move when you bash one. Let's finish it. Actually, let's see if I can get this one. There's no way it'll go into the diamond there. I might actually overshoot if I do one more. Close. Close. Yay, success. Divine Dagger +2. And 2 Perfectionist Pearls. Okay. So, you finished your first ever forging session, huh? Nice. Did everything go according to plan? Yeah? As good as I thought it could go. Nice work. You must be a natural. Don't rest on your laurels just yet, though. This is a deep, deep art we're talking about here. Oh, by the way, you can bust out the fun-sized forge anytime we set up camp. So, if you want to make some new kit, keep your eyes peeled for a campfire. Alright, I think it's time we call it a day. We've been through a lot. Better grab some rest while we can. Now I want to go grind up a bunch of materials and just make a bunch of stuff. Up and at 'em, champ. The sun's high in the sky already. Time for us to head to Cobblestone. I'm glad he puts the weird stresses on it. Flintstones. Got a bunch of stuff. Are you a good doggy or not? You seem like a good doggy. Sniff, sniff. What, do you want some food? I don't really have any. You want to give the dog a hamburger? Dogs love hamburgers. We're gonna save it. Get the chill organ music playing. Of course I plan to continue playing. Even though I probably should go get some more tea or something. My cup's almost out. A book. The passage of countless years has taken its toll and reduced this ancient tome to little more than a faded cover around some tattered scraps of paper and thread. I need somebody who can fix that. You did hear that. We learned how to make scale shields and scale armor. I wish I had some better tea than the tea I've got right now. Claim special rewards, that's it. Supplicant, Healer, and Seed of Skill. Or Seed of Skill and Wings of Serendipity. Special present for players eager to embark on their adventures in Erdrea. Okay, I don't really want that. I do want this, the pendant. I do not, Avok. But I trust you enough if you wanted to send me some. I would trust that you wouldn't come kill me. In fact, I actually just got a package from Slaxer not too long ago. With pictures in it that I plan to do something with soon. I trust that he's not gonna come kill me either. He puts his prize in the equipment bag. Yeehaw. So... The Wings of Serendipity. Wear this round your neck to bring rare forms of regular monsters running from all around. Eric, that is gonna be you because you don't have anything else. Okay, maybe only Plump can wear it? Yeah. I gotta keep Gemma's charm on. Gemma's charm. We could make a tea trade. You send me some good tea from your area, and I'll send you some good tea from mine. It'd be like a cultural tea exchange. So, give you the divine daggers. That's a plus. That's 6 extra damage there. Freaking delicious. Okay. I may end up regretting this, but we'll see. There's not really good tea in America. The best tea I've ever had was Arabic from Iran. God, that tea was good. The problem is finding a way to actually get it again. I don't need to save it. You know what? Let's go find out what's here. There'd be nothing wrong with an Earl Grey tea swap, though. Earl Grey is a pretty damn good tea. So what is this? The mark on Plump's hand is glowing. It seems to be responding to the curiously shaped plant. Okay. What's the worst that could happen if I use this power I know nothing about?
Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock. 1, 2, 3, look out, trees. Oh, a woodcutter's life is the life for me.
What?
What in the world? I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this, I swear I'll...
Ta-da! You called? Tricky devil at your service. I went to a lot of trouble to smash at this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shapeshift beam.
I do love how the enemies and monsters in Dragon Quest just revel in their evilness. They love being evil. Aww.
Now that's what I call tricky. 1 minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius. Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble to cause so little time. Bye, doggy. Stay.
I don't even want to kill you.
Ooh. An empty treasure chest. I think I've just hit upon my most devilish trick yet.
Mimics. That was
What
neat.
the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff.
I don't know. But whatever we saw had to be the
You really
truth.
expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter?
Well, you saw it too. You don't think we were just hallucinating something that somehow kind of makes sense?
Huh. There's never a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed. And if what we just saw was true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere.
If it's not an actual word, they just coined it. It's how it works, isn't it? Shakespeare got away with it, why can't everyone else? Not fair, I tells you. It's just not fair. So if I was a treasure chest, I would probably be up here on the map where it's marked. Baby's first JRPG. Moo! Let's see what kind of weather we can look forward to. Moo, moo. Looks like it'll start raining here at dawn tomorrow. So cows are how you tell the weather. It's pretty cool. When the cows go to take shelter. Gladlierist, maybe?
Here come my next victims. Ta-da! Introducing the one, the only, Tricky Devil!
Wouldn't you have just called yourself Devil in a Box, or Tricky Devil in a Box, or something?
Hi.
Very lackluster entrance. None of us are impressed.
Hey! You're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Take this! Ha!
Seriously? The only thing I'm shocked by is how lame you are.
What did you just... Oh, cheeky devil! Don't you know who I am? I'll teach you. For my next trick, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp!
I'm really disappointed it wasn't a mimic. Tricky Devil. You have severely disappointed me. Okay. Quick! Let's run around! Get a backstab on him. Now you, Eric! Like, see, that attack he did there was a line AoE. In appearance. That was a lot of damage you did to me. But it still hit both of us. Maybe I should... No. I'll say maybe I should use Sizz on him. Or whatever. The old style camera. I've not seen the old style camera if there is one. Oh goody, we're all pepped up. Yeah. Now we need you, Eric. Don't die this time. And he went and died on me. That's what I get for thinking I didn't have to heal because I was in pep mode. Now I'm just gonna have to go Super Saiyan on you. You've got heals? I call shenanigans. I'll have to check it out. The only reason I even do this, it's fun. Look, he'll move around. I get to run around. If I could crouch, I would teach Eric the error of his ways. Being so weak. Don't die, Plump. Don't do it. Oh, he's out of MP. Rip my pep. His regular attack is still quite damaging. I just think it's neat because it's more of a novelty than anything. Now if I could sidestep and dodge and stuff, yeah. I'm kind of glad that I can't. I don't want an action game like that. If I wanted an action game, I'd go play Star Ocean. You can pep up? Well, this might be a problem. Or not. Can we shoot, like, energy beams at each other in a big standoff? As long as he doesn't get 2 attacks again. Like that. Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get for letting Eric die. Not paying attention. Hang on. Hang on. So, there is an autosave. Mangle Grove campsite. Yeah. Of course. I don't know where the autosave was. There's no timestamp to it. So... up we go. Thankfully not a whole lot to skip past. I do save it quite regularly myself. Just because I expect I'm gonna make mistakes, and by golly, I hate repeating things. Let me see. I've got a few items I could use that might actually help out. I'm not using the Seed of Sorcery. The Seed of Strength. Give that to Plump. The currency of a fallen kingdom, no longer legal tender, but you can sell it. And Seeds of Skill. Hello, Alkoska.
Here come my next victims.
And hey, I can hold X to skip straight past it all. I love this game already. So I'm gonna save all my MP for healing. Because his AoE damaging spells, I need to be able to just run them out until he does not have the MP for it. And I've got more than enough medical herbs to use as well. Let's see, yeah. Why even waste MP then? I want to see something. I think I'm gonna have you follow orders. Just because this is kind of a boss. I'm not gonna say he's a full-on boss. He doesn't have that scary feeling. He could actually kill one of us. I'm gonna guess he's gonna cast Sizz this time. Yep. Plump takes 17 whopping damage from that. No, I used an antidotal herb. Why do I suck so much? I just saw the word herb and thought I was safe. Yeah. Pretty much all Dragon Quest has is goofy bosses. Even the main bosses are goofy. It's a game that doesn't take itself very seriously unless it absolutely has to for story reasons. The goofier the better. The cheesier the better. Okay, you are out of medicinal herbs. Which I probably should have been paying attention to as well. Just using his, basically, in an emergency. A lot less damage that time. There we go. Now, Eric, can you get a little bit angry as well? Maybe we can complete that quest and kill this boss at the same time. Aw, poor thing. As long as we can prevent it from pepping up and going on a murderous rampage. There we go. Pep powers the real decoy! I like how we get transported to another dimension for that. The tricky devil is defeated.
Ha!
A lot of experience.
Easy.
We now have 8 skill points. Wait a second, Eric, do you have more charm than me? That's not gonna... it's not gonna do. No, don't use my skill points yet. I probably should so I can teach him stealing.
This can't be happening.
Well, it is.
Looks like the joke's on me this time.
Hey there! You two!
Yeah.
Oh, look! It's our pal the Pooch!
Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self. I'm Flint the Woodcutter, by the way.
Wait, were you watching the fight the whole time and you didn't even act as a cheerleader for us? Even Sandy was a braver dog than that.
And I owe you more than words can possibly say. How can I ever repay you?
Rebuild that bridge.
It's funny you should ask. We were hoping that some kind soul might fix that bridge the monster smashed up.
It would be my pleasure. Why don't you go back to my cabin and put your feet up? I'll have it mended for you in no time flat.
I was hoping you'd say that. Much obliged.
Wonderful.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I'm happy to announce that the bridge is fixed. In fact, it's even sturdier than ever.
Okay, did you use the bones from the dead demon? Strengthen it? No, that would have been fitting, though.
You don't hang about, huh? Thanks. You've really helped us out.
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched that glowing plant.
Don't worry, we won't tell anyone your secret.
The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can only have been the guidance of Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil, okay.
Does that mean anything to you?
Well, in Dragon Quest VII there was a tree of Yggdrasil. And we have seen a floating tree. Gigantic and glowing, so kind of?
It's something my dear old granddad told me about when I was a boy. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center of our world, of course. The source of all life, as some call it. If the legends are to be believed, each one of its leaves represents a life, and its power preserves the peace and harmony of our realm.
It's one of the things I was actually waiting to run across is a leaf from it, which we can use to revive party members. They're pretty rare and very expensive when you can buy them.
The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of Yggdrasil. A piece of root poking through from beneath.
It's pretty neat.
It's said that the World Tree can choose to communicate via her roots, but only with certain very special people. And that's what my granddad meant by the guidance of Yggdrasil. He was talking about just such visions as you saw. It's all coming back to me now. As a boy, I'd spend hours talking to the silly old thing, but did anything ever happen? Not a bit of it.
All he needs is a pyromancer, pyromaniac's axe, or whatever it is. Pyrotechnic axe.
But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the World Tree. And you've got great hair, too. Life just isn't fair.
I don't know if it's that great. It's pretty flat right now.
So not only are you the luminary, you're also Yggdrasil's favorite little leaf, huh? Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking about how great you are forever. Come on.
We could. I mean, I don't mind the ego boost. We defeated a monster using real decoy. Wonderful. We gotta run back and complete that quest now. Let me save it first. I'm going to assume, probably foolishly, that the game healed me up since it made us wait, but I could be wrong. Okay, this is not a difficult run. May fight a few monsters along the way anyways. I think I'd like to gain an additional level or two. That last fight wasn't so bad, but it was kind of draining, even for a mini-boss. I'm not fighting you little devils, though. For some reason, my Dragon Quest memory tells me, be afraid of little demons with pitchforks. Or the prancing ones like that. I think they trap you in dances. Underpants dances. They shake their booty at your face. You're stuck in a booty daydream and then they kill you. Riding a giant cat. I don't think Bogrim is gonna be in this one. No, don't say a word. You don't need to. A man with my vast fighting experience can recognize a first-time pet power user a mile off. Glint in your eyes, the spring in your step, the glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it all right. You should be proud of yourself. To have teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off a pet power is a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. Feels amazing, doesn't it? Yes, there's nothing like a pet power. And I must say I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to their wonder. So here you are. Consider this a small souvenir to commemorate this magical moment. Oh, there can be a 3-person pep attack as well, huh? Pretty neat. Dual and triple techs. Get the stamp of completion on there. Oh, let's see. Gold chain, a precious necklace that boosts hit points just a little bit. Just enough. There you go, buddy, old pal. You like showing off material wealth and stuff, so we'll give you all of the gold jewelry and bling you out a little bit. I'm sure there is. I think if you're in pet mode, it seems like you also attack faster. So, like, say... Pet mode could probably save you in a healing situation. Where you need to quickly heal a bunch of people and something like that. I'm probably gonna turn auto pep usage off for the AI, now that I think about it. I don't really want them dictating when we're gonna basically blow our load in the fight. Or something that can make that big of a difference. Basically haste and protect and shell all cast at once. Hey, little ghost. You know, at least you don't have to collect those ghosts. That could be something like mini medals. Find every potato ghost and interact with it. To unlock your true potential. Type of madman. Covers up the well. So what do you got? Anything new? No. You want to buy some of these. Buy 5. Give them to Eric. I'm not entirely sure if there's a limit on the number of things that... the number of items that a character can actually have in their backpack, but we're gonna find out. A group of sham hat witches. Telling you. Whoever comes up with these enemy names just has way too much fun.
Another one bites the dust.
Did you really? I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap, Eric. I'm the one supposed to be making real life meta quips and shit, not you. Breaking my immersion. Let's see. Heliodor region, I don't want to go there yet. I'm not actually done exploring the forest. Yep. Way up. We're on the prowl for a pink Rathian right now. Single file. What is this? No! Harvesting? Chunk of copper ore, flintstone, copper ore. I have noticed that some of these sparklies actually respawn, apparently. I don't know if it's time-based or if you just need to leave the area and come back. That does appear to be a thing. For better or worse. Nope. Fighting any of you, I don't much care for poison. Thought you could hide from me, huh? Piece of pink pine. Going to assume that stuff is used for, like, crafting bows. When do we get our first bow user? I think every language probably has their own puns. I would imagine that's how they do it. I know that the localization and translation teams for these games in the credits is massive. Dozens of people. Nothing over here? Okay. What do you have to say to us, Cal? What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow? It'll keep raining around here all through tomorrow. Well, we're not coming back. I can help it. Seems like a lot. No, I'm not fighting the kissing slugs either. Localization is a hard thing to do, and it's easy for games to get it wrong. Oh, so wrong. Hey, I remember this. Nobody here yelling at us this time. I wonder where he went. Maybe he was rounded up. Okay, so I'm sure if we try to go straight to Cobblestone, there's got to be guards in the way, right? Would they not have posted guards at the gates of the town? Gemma, I'm coming for you! There's nobody out here. It's kind of creepy. It's me town! Everyone's still alive. It's a good news, at least. I'm gonna jinx it. It's probably better that we're here so that we can watch everyone die, Raid. Welcome to Cobblestone. Not a lot goes on here, but I hope you enjoy your visit. What's that? You were born here? Har har. Yeah, sure you were. And I'm the king of Heliodor. Oh my god, they've been men in blacked. Have faith, my child. The spirit of the land is watching over you. Gather your courage and do what you have to do. You are meant to be together. Oh, hello there. I'm a little busy at the moment, and by the looks of things, I will be for a little while yet. Okay, so... First up, let's go see Mom. Our poor Gemma's probably already gonna be married, isn't she?
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite, stew. It'll be ready any minute now.
But Mom, you know my favorite's tea.
You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir. Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
We explained to our mom who we are.
What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and claiming to be someone you're not? Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant. Don't make me say it twice.
Well, this is quite the turn of events. What type of power did he have? Be able to come here and wipe everyone's memory. Okay, wait, where was she? Was that Gemma? It looks like Gemma and Sandy to me. Sandy, woof woof, it is Sandy.
My headscarf. I'll never get it back.
What the hell is going on here? I remember her mentioning this. I've got a lot of questions right now. This already happened. We were made well aware of this situation. If I say yes, let's say we have traveled back in time. If I say yes, am I going to alter the course of history by being the one who gets her headband for her? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Apparently I've got no choice. What is this? Look. Oh, I didn't want to click on that. I wanted to click on the roof. Damn it! Damn it all!
Thank you, mister.
I've ruined time.
My name's Gemma. Who are you?
I'm Plurp. You call me Plurp.
But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right?
Sure.
He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
I actually remember this day still. What is this? A curious power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. Very peculiar. So, how long ago would this have been then? 10 years? 12 years? I don't know when their coming of age ceremony is, but I'm gonna assume it's when they're 16. And if they're 6 now, we went a decade in the past. Oh cool, there's a graveyard over here. It even looks like me. It is me! What the hell's going on?
That's Plump there.
I'm confused.
Hey, Grandad, can I borrow your ladder?
Wait a second, Plump doesn't have a voice. What's going on here?
The wind blew Gemma's scarf off and now it's stuck up a tree.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Let me go and find it for you.
Uh-oh.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
Nope. I've never even seen him before.
You see him every day you look in the mirror. Or down at the water.
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups to talk?
All right.
Well, well, well.
It's touching that Granddad recognizes us right away.
It's you, isn't it?
Of course it is. You know what the hell's going on, Grandpa?
I knew it. I've known you since you were a baby, after all. I knew it was you right away. But you don't look too happy, my lad. Care to tell your old Grandad what's on your mind?
A lot of things. Plump tells Chalky everything that happened since he's left Cobblestone.
I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer around. Well, well. And King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon? And to think I trusted that he'd do right by you.
You don't understand, Grandpa. It's even weirder than that. The whole town has apparently regressed 10 years. And as far as I can tell, it's this town alone.
If I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything, instead of hiding the truth from you for all those years. But you don't have time to be listening to an old man's regrets. Here's what we're going to do. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the three-sided rock. Got that? The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls. You'll know the one I mean.
Okay.
Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become.
I saw that.
I'm so glad I got to see you all grown up. You be good now, lad. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart. Always saw me right. Bye now.
Now we've Marty McFly'd things. What the hell is going on? Is this whole town nothing but time ghosts? I have a lot of questions, and I was hoping that Granddad would be able to answer more of them. It was not a good turn of events. Nothing for me to pillage on the graves. I see you! Graveyard barrel inspection. 4 gold coins. At least I can't read any of the tombstones and, like, see my own or something. Well. It's a good question, Raid. All we know is that he was tweaking out. What is this? This way to Cobblestone Tour. Authorized villagers only. Before I go inside. Break stuff up. Pumpkins! In bundles of wood. Not exactly what I'm looking for. All because of a headscarf. That was the one thing that made the difference. Pumpkin Gimli. Everyone else gonna fade away too?
Huh. Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for her. Come back and play anytime you like.
Okay.
It's ages till I gotta go home. What should we play now?
Well, we could play, hide and seek.
Oh man. That's what that route was there for.
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there. Not surprising, I guess.
Everything is effed.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they?
They're the worst kind of animals.
Jasper and his goons must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons and torched the place. Hey, just now when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing, and so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions?
You could say that. We tell Eric all about what we saw in the cobblestone of the past.
Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad and yourself? That is seriously weird.
I also interacted with things in that time period. I don't know if it changed anything or not, though.
Must have been the root here. It must have the power to show you the past.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like it was just showing it to me.
Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village?
Pretty sure. Damn dirty animals.
Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
Let me just sit here and soak it in for a minute, damn it, Eric. Hello, Father. I am a traveling priest. I heard a terrible rumor that this village was to be razed to the ground, and I rushed from Heliodor to try to reason with the troops. Alas, it seems I was too late. King Carnelian ordered that the entire place be destroyed for its role in raising the accursed Darkspawn. But did the people of Cobblestone really deserve this? Seeing such terrible devastation, one wonders who the real sinners are. At least the troops did not destroy the church. That is something. And inside you'll find a bed where a traveler may yet rest his weary bones. Now, though things may look bleak, one may still find comfort in the age-old rituals. I don't think I'm going to be finding much comfort anywhere for quite a while. Except from that peaceful, chill organ music. Surely somebody had to survive somewhere, right? Probably not. I imagine the town would have seen them coming and would have lined up to greet them all with open arms. Hello, little ghost. A recipe book entitled Oh Holy Night. Takes a look inside. We can make a Templar uniform now. Why do I keep seeing you ghosts everywhere? Yeah. If we had 100 gold and could have bought that old lady's charm, the entire game would have changed. This was Gemma's house. Ruins of Gemma and Dunstan's house. Find one of Gemma's patented medicinal herbs. You know, the only good thing is there's no bodies. If we had found bodies, like, pinned under the rubble and stuff, I would be a lot more worried. It's gotta be somewhere, damn it. Another ghost up there. Ah, dear old mom. It would take more than a house falling in on you to kill you, right? A flurry feather. And it's nighttime. Nice timing for the day-night cycle to kick in. Did anyone hide in a cellar? I'm not yet ready to go where I think the tree is. I want to keep looking around just a little bit more. It's got to be something around here. Not my fault I didn't get to use the door. I swear it was locked. I had to sneak in through the window. So... how do I get over there? Just jump, I guess? I don't remember anyone mentioning this part of town. The door is locked tight. Honestly, that's where I was thinking we needed to go. Apparently that's not the right east side of town. Pretty sure I can't go down to the Cobblestone tour. This is that super long ladder, isn't it? I can't remember if I climbed this last session or if I just saw Old Dragon climb it. Watching his playlist. Oh wow. Getting flashes of Snake Eater through it. I expected him to break out into song and was kind of disappointed when. This is all that remains of our home. There's a windmill up there. There's the Yggdrasil tree all the way back there. So much for being the luminary, huh? Where does this go? Okay. Possible he did. Even though I can't get to this one. Can't jump over that, so... I don't think I need to leave town for this. Maybe this one? I know we're looking for a very specific rock. Question is, where is it? Yeah, I was glad that Granddad at least recognized us. Well, I can't really get close to that waterfall. I'm gonna just leave town here in a second. Oh, I can use the door? Oh, fine, it wasn't locked. Yeah, that's the rock I'm looking for. Wait a second, what's this? A jug of fresh water. He said we would know it when we saw it. I'm surprised also that there's no caves behind the waterfall. Go to the north of town real quick. There was another path just out here that I don't think we ever took. The Emerald Coast, that surely can't be it. Apparently it is. Current objective. Head to the Emerald Coast. Yeah. Okay. Like, I remembered we didn't explore that place yet, so... do it. Also, I know there's a summoning bell back there for the horse. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm probably not gonna ride the horse at all. Unless I really just want to burn through an area that I've already been through plenty of times. I don't really care for mounts. What we got here? 5 Perfectionist's Pearls. I know, this is the part of the game where there are so many questions. If there's backtracking, I'll just use a Chimera Wing or the Warp Spell and teleport to where I want to go. From my experience with Dragon Quest, they give you a pretty good list of places you can teleport to. Another jug of fresh water. It is definitely dark enough. A 3-sided rock. Well, I'm guessing it's not there. Apparently, maybe this one? With the icon above it? Good old Granddad, always planning ahead.
Letters, huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's for sure.
Hey, Bruce.
My dearest, darling baby boy, when finally you come to read this, I will almost certainly be long dead. You see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrasil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms, and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety.
Like, what is this accent? Somebody place this accent for me.
If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the King of Heliodor when you come of age. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives. Never forget, my son. You are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrasil. But more than that, you are the luminary. Yours is a weighty burden indeed. It is you who must stand against the darkness and banish it from our world. In time, you will come to understand.
I'm already starting to accept it, just because of those strange things we've seen.
It breaks my heart to leave you, my darling. But it is the only way. I only hope that one day you will learn to forgive me.
Well, I certainly couldn't hold it against her. And besides, we did end up with a wonderful mother named Amber.
It's from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
Eric, do you not believe in any type of, like, emotional break for just a second? Let me be sentimental over these letters before rushing through them. The whole village was destroyed, you asshole.
To my dearest grandson, I haven't the foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today. As promised, I've buried some things here that will help you on your way.
So that was not just a vision that we had. That was legitimate time travel where we were interfering with things. What have we done?
Have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found you. It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd known how things would turn out. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east. You must go out into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges, and live life with love in your heart. All the best, now and forever. Grandad.
We didn't deserve a granddad as good as him. What, was I reading out loud? Sorry. We got the keystone.
So we used the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You better believe I'm coming with you.
You know, we haven't even really heard about anything out in the world yet. The only thing we know is from the view we got at the top of the tour, and it was desolate mountains and ocean as far as we could see.
You said it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to. The orb.
The orb, huh? That's what you're worried about right now? Not the whole fact that we time traveled and who knows what we've changed?
The King's Barrow's not too far from here. Just down the way, in fact. Let's go claim what's rightfully mine.
Okay. I guess since it's close, we got nothing better to do. There's a camp up there, the King's Barrow. Let's head straight to the camp for now. I need to save it and get some tea. And consider about how much longer I want to continue the stream tonight. What do we got? The King's Barrow and Cobblestone Falls. At least they didn't, at least it doesn't seem like they have the ability to time travel. Which is a pretty good thing. Because if they had been able to time travel and wipe out the village, that would have been a little bit more significant. There's still hope. As long as we're not fighting other time travelers. So, I'm gonna save it here for a minute. Take a quick, like, probably 5 to 10 minute break and heat up some water for some tea. And whenever we come back, we will scout around and explore this area a little bit. Maybe do a little bit of grinding, some crafting. Who knows? I mean, I don't want to kill everyone that did this and their families, but I would settle for just, like, the king. Is that a good enough trade? We kill the king and that's vengeance for the whole town? I'm gonna let my AC run just a few more minutes and cool things down, and we'll get back into this for a little bit. Okay. Let's see what we can forge here. I'm curious if those Templar robes leveled up with crafting. This granted us new crafting capabilities. Maximum focus increases by 1. Whatever that means. We're interested in the armor right now. Scale armor. 6 extra defense for plump. We take 2 of our small scales, though. Templar's uniform. The dashing chivalric vestments of a certain order of noble knights. Chivalric. I don't think I've ever heard that word used that way before. That would be good for Eric, but not necessarily for me. So no. Not interested. And a scale shield. So I could make a scale shield for plump and scale armor, but I am using a great sword. So the shield is basically a no-go. Is it a reference? What's it a reference to? Another game? Another Dragon Quest game? There's only a few Dragon Quest games I haven't played, but it's been quite a long time since I played most of them. The Trodain armor is from 8. I don't remember the Chivalric armor, though. There's a lot of stuff to bash here. Okay. Well, that one went way over the green. Now, I'm curious. Do the bars increase differently based on the temperature that remains? Or is it basically a random amount every time? That was horrible. We missed 2 of the green areas completely. This may actually fail. There's probably some skill involved in the crafting game, but I don't know it yet. Still succeeded, though. It, however, gets no bonus or benefit. Let's see. Bronze sword. No. Okay. I think we're done messing with that. Hello, sir. What do you have to sell? The roving emporium guy. Broadsword. 600 gold. And here's me constantly being broke. You know what I should do? While I'm thinking about it, Eric, you need to learn half-inch. So we can start stealing stuff. Let's see, then we got deafness plus 10, dodge chance plus 2, and plump. 5% extra for pep. Adopts a supple stance that can greatly increase the number of parries performed, but that does cost MP. Flame Slash. Sword Mastery that I don't have unlocked yet. I'm probably gonna go the Luminary route anyways, so let's just spend those. That unlocks Zap, AoE ability, and Poof. Which I'm gonna guess just gets us out of battle without actually giving us any experience. A hill slime! Swear I've seen those somewhere tonight. Take that out first, please. By the way, thanks King of Jerusalem and Burton. Hello. Both of you. Why do I attack them? I'm running my mouth. Instead of paying attention to the game. The hill slime's got a lot of hit points. Can we kill it before it undoes all of my work? All of my artistry. Okay, was not expecting that. Half tempted to go set up camp again just to heal myself. Ha! 48 experience points and 36 gold coins. There we go. I love the fact that Dragon Quest, for as long as I can remember, has had the ability to, like, automatically heal your party, so you don't have to go through the menus yourself. What the hell are you? Dr. Robotnik looking thing. We've got an Ago-skeleton. Let's kill these things first. I thought they were weaker than this. Wrong. Probably a good thing it doesn't, Burton. For the next time I go 6 months without feeling like streaming anything. Oh, they had leaves on them?
Another one bites the dust.
I didn't even see him. 5 damage that time. And a new goblin enemy appears. What are you? A gloomy grublin. Oh, cool. I like how the tree back there still has sparkles on it. This game just has a ton of Chrono Trigger type feelings to it. Combat, where you begin it, dual and triple techs. Plump, please don't die. You gotta be tougher than that if you're gonna be the freaking Luminary. I didn't change anything. I mean, I can walk around if I want. I think if you don't move at all, it just looks like that. Hang in there, Eric. There's more of your herbs. Just don't use that special one we found in Gemma's house. Gemma's house. The last memory I might ever have of her. Enemies are kind of brutal. They're putting up more of a fight than I expected. I'm at 8 MP. Where's that sparkly tree at? I want my goodies. Phial of sparkly sap. First time we've seen one of those, I believe. You were incredibly easy to kill. Of course you've got different buddies, though. More terrified of the sham hat witches, whatever they're called. The ham sandwiches, I'm more terrified of them. I guess I do put out a lot of YouTube videos, at least recently. If I can get my computer to recognize my backup hard drive again, there'll be more 3030 videos on the way. For some reason, my computer does not want to recognize it as existing right now. It's got like 4 videos on it.
Who else wants some?
They all want some. Level 8. Got 40 charm. 2 treasure chests. A red eye of Sauron. Not creepy at all. Is that what you're looking for, Eric? It was a red eye, right? Not a red orb. What do we got? The door of departure down there. We're not heading there just yet. We'll go take care of Eric's unfinished business. Or at least attempt to. A piece of water sedge. Whatever that is. Hello, sir. Could you teach me the fine arts of fishing by chance?
Ahoy there. We don't get too many visitors round these parts. You've come to see the King's Barrow, I'll wager.
Yeah, sure.
I thought as much. No point dragging your hide all the way out here otherwise. Well, you'll find it to the west of there. Can't miss it.
If this game had a fishing minigame, it would make me feel complete. I need shades of Breath of Fire 2 to be mixed into this as well. Get some more ocean sledge. Ocean sedge. Water sedge. Don't believe I've ever heard sedge before. Is that a fancy word for seaweed or something? A piece of foliage? Quick, someone Google that word for me. The King's Barrow. Totally not a very long, intricate, difficult dungeon. What's going on in here? Trying to smuggle 2 vases, I see. Unacceptable. Didn't pay your monthly vase license. That's what a sedge is, huh? Oh my.
What the heck happened here?
I don't know, but it saves us the trouble, doesn't it? And wait, on the left there. It's the hero from Dragon Quest VIII.
Who did this to them?
Good question.
Huh?
That's just how it goes, Burton. You gotta tough it out. Fishing's hard. Part of it's because of that. At some point, if I was feeling really, I guess really bored, I would start Breath of Fire 2 over again and try to get back to where I lost my save game at. That way we could get more fine art from Slacks based on that game. Is that big old thing there? Is absolutely nothing. Okay. Even you? No response. It's just a corpse. Not even unconscious. Straight up dead. What is going on down here? More smogs. And a tricky devil. To fight you or not to fight you? Or to run face first into you or not to? Climb our way out of here. The hard part for me when we started over is I was like 20-some or 30-some hours into it. I am not entirely sure of that, King. A hardy hide, just laying amidst the rubble. I mean, we just came from a bonfire, so anything's possible, I guess. Also possible I might have been able to jump off the edge of that up there somewhere. Whatever. What are you three scoundrels looking at? Looking at our pog collection here. More nope. I said nope. You see how nice this is? Not having random encounters. Love it. Pretty sure there's either a mod or an emulator code for that. A strength ring, there we go. Question is, what do I want to take off? A sweet, simple, good luck gift into which Gemma poured her heart and soul. It would make me feel bad if I removed her charm, so let's see, you'll lose defense and some of your charm with that. You'll gain 5 attack. You can have it. Yeah, Final Fantasy XII did a couple things, right? That was one of them. Thought that might have been a treasure chest there. I want that. And I don't know what's guarding it. Mecha Minas! Should have recognized your base form. 13 damage. Ow. Mega ow. And they've got good defense, too. Apparently really good defense. I should have swung by the camp. After those little skirmishes we had out there. Of course you've got Accelerate. I don't trust that Plump is gonna get a go next. But we do. A lot of the old JRPGs are like that, just loaded down with battles. I could stomach them as a kid, but nowadays, I don't got the patience for it.
Another one bites the dust.
Really wish you would stop saying that. Plump learned a new spell. Sizz. Got Frizz and Sizz. And we are now a pre-Emperor, apparently. Wing of Bat. We are the illustrious pre-Emperor. Well, there is a treasure chest. As we don't get ambushed. Templar's uniform. Oh, I do remember whose that is now. I think. I just cannot remember his name. He was in our party for like most of the game. Oh, nice. A critical hit. Get wrecked.
Who else?
Only 20 experience. What was his name? Well, a lot of those games back then too were designed, you know, A, to waste your time because you were probably only going to get like 1 or 2 games a year. Monster mounts. And 2, because they were really resource management games. If you spot a monster sparkling away when you're out and about, that means you'll be able to ride it or its mount if you can manage to defeat it. This will enable you to access areas you otherwise couldn't get to, and will also enable you to use its unique abilities. That's so. I was hoping that this would be a rare monster, since I've got the Wings of Serendipity on. Eric, your health isn't terrible. I'm guessing we get hit point and MP refilled whenever we level up. Kinda nice. Well, I guess if I can do it, I should tough it out instead of leaving a dungeon trying to level up instead. The exoskeletons
Another one
are defeated.
bites the dust.
You're gonna have to get more lines than that. Even Ryudo has more lines. Boing. Boing. Now this is Go-Go Gadget Boots. A recipe book entitled Put a Feather in Your Cap. We can now make feathered caps. And a Seed of Defense. Is there anything else? Looks like that is a resounding no. Okay, this is where we're gonna die. Sent back.
They're taking candy from a baby! This is going to get us into his good books! I just know it! We're sure to get a big reward!
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That orb belongs to us. Get your filthy hands off it.
I don't even know what this orb does yet, Eric. Are you ever gonna bother to tell me why it's so important?
Whoever you are, you've just made a seriously big mistake!
You'll probably see me get pretty wrecked by these two as well. Okay. So... can be used to put a single enemy to sleep. Let's see if this works. Oh, it missed! Come on! I should have known that wouldn't work. Let's see... we're gonna test out Sizz here. Good damage. I'm not gonna be able to abuse it though if I have to continually heal myself. Man, that's punishing. Don't do it. Like plump to attack, but guys are doing 30 damage every round they get to go, basically. And we missed that attack. Eric, you're not doing too good. You're 0 for 2 right now. In a fight where it probably really matters that we don't miss. 14 damage every punch. I might have to do a little bit of grinding outside before we come back in here. If I can craft anything else. I didn't want that agility anyways. That's right, Eric. Get mad. Get angry. Rest in peace, sweet plump. So you're gonna die too. 18 damage? Okay, he's out of MP. This may be another fight where I need to like be able to try to hang on until I run them out of MP. That was brutal. Pretty sure from the last save is where I want to go. Or from the King's Barrow. The last auto save, I guess, is where we'll head to. No, your experience points in gold will be reverted to their values at the time of the autosave. No then. We'll go back to my latest save. I like how it gives us the option here, so I can either choose to lose my gold, half of it, but I have to go further back, or I can choose the autosave and lose everything I've earned since then, but not have to go as far back. Back to the last save. I want to kill stuff out in this build anyway, as it's close to the forge. I may craft Plump a shield just so he can survive a little bit longer. What's up, a thing? You've shown up towards the end of the stream. I don't know how much longer I'll be going tonight. I may take a break for a couple hours and come back closer to midnight. If nothing else is going on. Oh, if I reset the game, I can break it. I'm not gonna do that.
Ha!
Younger me definitely would have, but I don't care enough. Yeah, I like fighting these things. These things are a cakewalk. I think I'm gonna put Eric on. Just... You don't even have anything that can use MP, so just go all out. You got countered by a Grublin. Do you feel ashamed of yourself yet, Eric? You flunked out on the bird fight. Just got made a fool out of by some dancing angry Smurfs. My streaming powers do peak at midnight. I'm a night owl who does not get to abide by night owl hours. My personality suffers because of it.
Another one bites the dust.
I want to put a sock in here. A copper sword. Really doubt that's better than what we've got. We would lose 2 attack. That would give me the opportunity to equip a shield. Might be worth actually using that. He gets a buff after midnight, it's true. Also, it's a lot cooler at night. So I don't have to run my AC nearly as much. Like, it's not even the heat that sucks. It's the humidity in this place that builds up after just a short amount of time. Who doesn't love 50 to 70% humidity? It's so comfortable. Hello, you cute little porker. You get to die first. Right. Even Eric knows. kind of curious. Since I died, I'm assuming I get to keep the items that I looted from those chests. So I should be able to make a feathered cap as well.
Another one bites.
Another one bites what, Eric? What does it bite? What do we got? Brazzer berries, a flurry feather, or sparkly sap. I don't know if those trees are randomized in their drops at all. So far, I'm leaning towards no. Is it Florida for a week? I don't think so. I think I will pass on that offer. It's already bad enough here. Why would I want to make it worse? Only 80%? If you sweat there, can you ever even dry out? Or do you just become a soggy mess for the rest of the day? Might as well pick up some more sedge while we're at it. It's been raining on and off here all day because of the hurricane remnants blowing by. Rabbids. They definitely look rabid. You can defend, huh? But you don't get any type of counterattack? So cute! I almost feel bad. Can you defend from this angle? Annoying little bugger.
Who else wants some?
Pretty much everything on this beach wants some. You wanna fight some kid squids? Whatever they're called. Calamari kids. They're cute little rattles. I would very much prefer it if you don't die, Eric. Just knocked that one out with one hit. God dang it. Had to go after Plum. I'm just gonna have to get in the habit of keeping my guys, like, fully healed up or as close as possible. I let my guard down for half a moment and end up face down in the sand. Congratulations, Eric. Reaching level 9. Back to the statue. The Statue of Blessings. What is this? Sleeping Hibiscus. I want. And Cotton Tops. I need more of those Sleeping Hibiscus. Hibisci. Oh dear, statue. Please bring Plumperton back to life. None of your companions have sustained wounds so severe as to require their resurrection. Plump was brought back with 1 hit point. I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but okay. Let's see what we can forge. Level up! Plump's extensive experiences have granted him new crafting abilities. Maximum focus increases by 1. Does anyone know what the focus does? Does it just make it easier for me to hit the sweet spot or something? I'm gonna make that scale shield. Try this one. Almost had that one in the sweet spot. How many times you can hit? Oh, okay. I wasn't even looking, damn it. Why do I do things without paying attention? So, I'm not even going to try to hit the other one that is just barely in the green. I think we're just going to finish this. Blasted that one clear off the slider skill. Success! Scale shield +1. 2 perfectionist pearls. So what about that feathered hat? Feathered cap. It would be an increase in defense for both of them. Happening headwear that weighs barely anything at all. Go ahead and hammer out 2 of these. Even though I am curious, why are we hammering this? Isn't it a cloth-based item? Oh, that was almost in the money. So close. I didn't even get one of them in there. I see the focus cost down there, 0 out of 10. Feathered cap +2, because you didn't completely screw any of the lines up this time, Plump. Your forge is so proud of you. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed now that the forge doesn't have a personality. Imagine if it was alive and it talked to you and ridiculed you based on how bad you were doing. Completely random. Feather cap +1. Now, I don't think there's any new weapons. Bronze sword, probably not better than the copper sword. And we're done here. Okay. This defense that we're getting here is actually going to be really significant. Take that. I don't care about the loss of attack. You can have the feathered cap +2. I need you to stay alive, Plump. Even more than Eric here. A significant increase. Boxer shorts. Templar's uniform. That's a good increase, too. The dashing, chivalric vestments of a certain order of noble knights. Shame it doesn't change his costume. Let me save it here. I said... Let me save it. Gonna do a little bit more grinding, I think. I want Plump to get at least one more level. And then we're gonna go try those big bullies in there one more time. And then at that point, I may end the stream for a little bit. 7:16 already. So, what have we not fought here? I don't think we fought you. Crusty crabs. Oh, you're just a regular crabbid? They're nighttime crabbids. Shadow crabbids. Rarity grades.
Another one bites the...
Things are easy. We've already established that the rarity grades are kind of useless. Because Gemma's charm was like the lowest grade there is, and that thing should be one of the highest. It's made with... What did it say? All of her soul was put into it or something like that? I already feel sturdier and tankier.
Ha! Easy!
Hello, Squidwards. So adorable. Bet you they taste delicious too, marinated in an orange sauce. 1 damage. Anytime an enemy is weak like that, it makes me curious. What are they hiding? A little bit overkill. A little bit overkill, Eric.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey, we learned a new spell. Level 9. Evac. Sweet. So there's our quick route out from dungeons. Now I just need to learn warp so we can fly around the world without needing chimera wings. Plenty of gemmas in the sea. I refuse to believe that. And he's still pepped up. Neat. I'm not sure if I noticed that being possible earlier or not. Madness and the lust for murder. I mean, I remember what they look like when they're fully grown. They're kind of jerks then. Nothing a little bit of fire can't take care of, though.
Who else wants some?
Fledgling fighter. Claiming victory in at least 50 battles. You are a superior gladiator for taking it directly to your foes. I want these wings of serendipity to actually produce some results already, damn it. We're taking 1 damage now from these upgrades. Just in time to not be able to do your dual tech. Damn it, Eric, why'd you have to run out of steam? What do we got? Lamplight. I'm going to assume that's another crafting item. Let's see. There's got to be some more shinies around here somewhere. What are you, a skeleton of some type? No, a sleeping goblin. Grublin, I mean. Yeah, the chests are an OSHA safety hazard, to say the least. I thought they were gonna kill me the first time they dropped. It's truly a gift from the goddess herself. Raining down treasure chests. Oh, these things are actually sleeping, okay. So I wonder if some enemies then sleep at night and you can just sneak past them if you don't want to fight. Like, say you go to an area that's really overcrowded with enemies. Wait until the sun goes down.
Ha! Easy!
Again, Eric, stop getting so cocky. We've already had our ass handed to us multiple times. It is on Steam, yes. Kill the Hill Slim first. The first Dragon Quest game on PC, I think. I'm not sure if Dragon Quest X, the MMO, was released on PC or not. It's time for the real McCoy. I mean, decoy. I feel bad for that heel slime right there. Been a lot of good games coming out recently, hasn't there? Why you've been throwing it away? Monster Hunter was great and totally worth it. This game thus far is great and totally worth it. I guess that's really good. A piece of pink pine. I think I've got like 5 or 6 of those now and still have no idea what they're used for. Also not talking to the cows. For those of you who didn't see it earlier, the cows will tell you what the weather is going to be like later. And until I find a reason to care about the weather, I'm not going to. Now, don't ask me, Burton. I don't know how the cows know, and I'm not entirely sure how they're capable of telling us. But they know all about the weather.
Who else wants some?
Another hardy hide. Here's Hibiscus. Where are you at? Oh, I didn't even see that guy in the grass. Their udders sense a drop in air pressure. I guess that's viable, that's legit. I'll accept that explanation. But, how do they tell us? That's the better question. So, let's see. Choose whether or not the camera... Didn't somebody say that... Their battle mode, here we go. Focus on fighting, leaving the camera and characters to their own devices. We're gonna test out classic camera, classic combat mode there. I'm curious what it looks like. I'll probably switch back just so I can run around for fun. Draw your sword, punk. Trying to walk up and give him a hug. I mean, as much as I love the view of grass... That explanation I don't accept. I don't like this camera system.
Another one?
Too jumpy. It is a little bit more cinematic. But it's by a director who doesn't know how to frame things. I was just gonna forgive you for that. I'm not the grammar police. I can barely pronounce most words.
Who else wants some?
But I do know the difference between there, and there. Okay, let's rest. Take a breather. Yeah. Let's rest until tomorrow night. Take an entire day off. We spent the whole day on the beach. Kicked back, barbecuing, sipping on our holy water. We are officially 6 hours in. 6 hours, 11 minutes. Okay, let's go see if I can get my ass kicked by those 2 jerks one more time. Once I get somewhere safe, I'm gonna do a little bit of inventory. I've got to make sure that Eric has a ton of healing items. Plump obviously has healing items and spells. So he's good. But Eric is our emergency healer for this. Who need do spell when spell bad work just good? Oh, you guys are still dead here, huh? What a shame. They're probably gonna think I had something to do with it.
Had to be the work of the Dark Spawn. He's broken free and he's out and about murdering our men now. To bring calamity upon all of us. Some such nonsense.
Is it this way? Yeah, I don't need that Batwing. Am I safe yet? No longer being chased? So, you do not need Trodane's Togs. Trodane's tongs of barbecue sauce. Or that. Plump has 3 pages of items. Sleeping Hibiscus. Let's give those to Eric. He's going to be our sleepy time man. Also, the MP items to Eric, so he can top Plump off if needed. Plump can keep healing. Birchwood boomerang. No. It's a trap. Thinking you can use that. You know, I'm just now seeing, since I'm spamming, that I can transfer more than one at a time. Great. Seed of Sorcery. A nifty nut that permanently increases magical might by just a little. Let's use it on old Plumpenstein. I'm surprised Eric has more magical might than Plump. It has to be due to an item he has or something. Speed of defense. That was +4, wow. I'm not going to use the Seeds of Skill yet. I'm thinking about just throwing those on the ground. I told you guys, I don't want to use any of the items from, like, whatever the pre-order bonus was. Agility, okay. You know what? What do you have to say about this place, Eric?
How's it going?
We made it to the King's Barrow, huh? Now, if there's anything I've learned from my years of relieving people of their possessions, it's that you always find treasure in the last place you look. So unless I'm very much mistaken, the orb's gonna be in the deepest, darkest room in the place. The only question is, who or what did this to the guards here? Good question. One that we already know the answer to. Of course, I am privy to being able to travel through time. So I already know that. Could you not chase me? Thank you. Oh, hey. A chest down here. 2 phials of magic water. The Grim Griffins. I like how the lighting is different now, too. Eric, you need to follow orders. Yes, don't automatically use any pet powers. So, can you please put one of these things to sleep? Thank you. Now, just unload on these. Only 10 damage. Will have to do. If I'm not mistaken, sleep can last for quite a while as well. Oh, you're missing your attacks. How does it feel? How does it feel to miss? And then get slapped around.
Okay. Apparently it feels pretty good to him. Try this again. You want to go back to sleep? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I love the lighting effects and stuff in this game. Character design, the graphics, also cute and well done. That didn't last very long. What'd you do? Get some type of immunity to it? I better just heal up, Eric. I don't trust half health. And these guys haven't even started using magic yet. Oh, we partially blocked with our shield. I think that's the first time we've seen a good block, too. How much freaking health do you have? Right. Rest in peace. Something. Eric. Heal up, Plump. I want to see just how much damage my fire spell will do now that we're down to 1. Yeah, frizz it up. Yeah, Dragon Quest combat has always been really tight. It's one of the things they do exceptionally well. I think it's one of the reasons I enjoy the game so much. Pep Powers, the real decoy. Let's unleash hell. Like, if you haven't watched my Dragon Quest VIII playthrough, you probably should. That game and that run has some seat of your pants fights in it that make the story feel more believable, in my opinion. Okay, that was painful. See, everyone was talking up Octopath Traveler. I don't know. Doesn't look like my type of game.
Another one bites the dust.
Eric, these were basically bosses. You gotta have a line with more gusto than that. Levels, of course, because that was a ton of experience. And Eric learns Rebel Rouser. You know, and I forgot to even try to steal things. Even though we've got the ability. So we can now use Scorched Earth. Interesting.
Ha! Amateurs. But who the hell were they? And what did they want with the orb?
What do you want with the orb? I don't even know what the hell it is yet. You refuse to answer me when I ask you. What's so important about this thing?
Well, whatever. It's back with its rightful owner now. And about time, too.
I think what Eric does is he eats just a bunch of mushrooms and then stares into this ball.
You know, after they threw me in jail, I thought I'd never see this thing again. But here I am holding it. You're some kind of lucky charm, you know that? I've got a feeling that if I stick with you, everything will turn out okay. Just don't ask me what I mean by everything. That's my business.
Well, then.
Right, I've done what I came to do. Guess we should head east and check out that door of departure place your grandpa mentioned.
You're probably right. Okay, so I've got the spell Evac. Luckily enough. How about I try and use it? Shazam. And just like that, Sam jumped on. Is anyone going to be down in this tent now? We took care of your monster problem. Even though I am the Darkspawn. They wouldn't pay me the proper respect, so I had to dispatch my lieutenants. think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. We're gonna make our way back to camp, save it, and probably later tonight, we're gonna come back and continue this for a few more hours. It has been fun. I hope you all have had fun. And I will see you later if you're still awake and in the mood to hang out and watch more Dragon Quest. Until then, folks.